what are some things
Mhm.
people can do to start timeline jumping?
Mhm. So there is this theory, and I think it's more of a proven theory at this point. But when you practice being what you want to be, you become that, because your subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between an imaginary experience or a physical one, a real in life tangible one. So if you are looking at your bank account and you're like, I'm not a billionaire, I've got $3 in my checking account, and the body goes into this contraction, this fear response, and this panic. So what happens is you create that energy in your body. So they say, if you want to be something, be it now, where we think we're going to be happy when. But can you choose to be happy now? Can you choose to live like a billionaire now? So in other words, what do billionaires, when they wake up in the morning, what do they think about? What do they do? What do they eat for breakfast? Who do they talk to? What kind of conversations do they have? It's not like I have to go buy, a waterfront property that I can't afford. No. That's going to keep you more in lack if you're coming from survival mode. But how can you practice being that? And the more we can create that in our fields, the more we create that in our reality. What you are is what you create. So if you want to be a billionaire, but you believe it's not possible for you, your belief systems are going to be your creation, not what you consciously want. Does that make sense? So when you get into this practice of, waking up in the morning, having so much gratitude for, I have so much freedom to do anything I want to do. Let yourself feel that. When you have a bath at night, I just love this luxurious bathtub that I'm in, even if it's a little janky bathtub. When you're enjoying it like it's the best, claw-footed, amazing tub you've ever seen, enjoy things like you already have them and practice being that person. That's the fastest way to shift that timeline. But what we do is we practice being everything that we don't want. And then we keep getting what we don't want. And then we wonder why we're getting what we don't want. It's because that's the only thing there's space for. So when you wake up in the morning, and they say gratitude is a really high vibrational piece. But recently I heard something, it was mind blowing and made so much sense to me. But the highest frequency vibration is authenticity. So when
Yes.
you can align your thoughts and your emotions and what you do, that authentic alignment is so powerful. And what I mean by that is, let's say you've got this event that you have been invited to, and you've had a really long week and you're just exhausted and you just want to chill out and just hang out with your loved ones at night on the couch instead. And you go to the event anyways, you're creating a misalignment. You're doing something that goes against what you feel. So that's misaligning your energy, as opposed to saying, you know what, I love you guys. I hope you have a great time, but I'm just going to chill tonight. I'll catch you at the next one. You're honoring yourself. That's alignment. So the more you can do what you feel and what you think and create that synergy, the more you can become what you want to become more easily, because you're not stretching your energy and your intentions all over the place. You're focusing where it matters most. And when you can come back into your wholeness, you can create so much more easily from that place. So that can make a huge difference.
I love that. The alignment with the authenticity part. And then as you were talking, I'm like, say for example, I do live podcasts now, or even, before when it was pre-recorded, and you'll be like, oh, I'm really just not feeling it today. Like if I cancel on my guest, was that be authenticity, or am I not showing up or being flaky kind of thing? How would that work? Because I know there's that a fine line.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would say, so if you're really feeling like you're tired today, but this feels like a priority to you, is there something else you could move off instead? So you are making compromises with yourself. You're still finding a way to honor that feeling while still meeting your obligations, because, there's certain things we need to do here as humans, but how we approach it is going to be huge. So if we go in being like, we hate this, we're tired, we don't want to do this today, but we have to, that frequency is also a misalignment. So if you can say, it's almost like talking to your inner child at this point. Say, I know you really want to go out and play today, or you want to go to the beach today. I totally get it. We got to clean our room first, and then we can go do that. It's like, okay, That makes sense. So you kind of compromise with yourself that way. This is important. I'm building my business. It's a really relevant piece. So I'm going to do this, but I can move that other thing off, and then still support your energy in that way. So it
Mm.
is really about honoring yourself and your feelings, as well as your obligations, but in a way that feels, I guess, a little bit less black and white and more cooperative within parts of yourself, and being able to meet your needs in a way that many times we're like, okay, we're going to do the podcast anyways. And then we've got 7 meetings after that we're all going to show up for. And then I've got this conference at night, and we just have to do all of it. It's like all or none. And then the next day you're sick and you're laid out and you're like having to cancel everything. That doesn't serve you either.
Mm.
So it's finding balance within each present moment, is probably the easiest way to shift things. What do I have right in front of me now? How do I feel about it? Can I approach this with, positivity, and not false positivity, but really feeling like, yeah, I can feel good about that. Awesome. Go ahead with it. So it's kind of checking in a lot to even see what you need and then pivoting from that point.